second. Looks alright. How about over here? Is there anybody out there? Hey, if you can see this, say hello. Okay, there's the right title. Good. Alright, I can see it live. Good. Okay, cool. I'm going to post the link to Twitter. Actually, it probably actually says, it probably posted it itself, so that's fine. Okay, cool. So, Restream doesn't show anyone in chat, doesn't show anyone watching. But I'll take your word for it if you guys see you're watching. I may have to restart chat. I don't know. It should just work. It should be working. Oh, there we go. Now it shows someone. Cool. Okay. There we go. Hey, Zach. Oh, all right. Man, between being a few minutes late and that 10 minutes mess, I could have actually eaten dinner tonight, but that's all right. Let's plow forward. You guys know the drill. I gotta move my monitor around, do a small jig, pray to the upstream gods that I'm not gonna have any upstream issues tonight. I didn't before, but I was having issues just with normal regular stuff today. So let's hope that none of that occurs tonight. Alright, good, it works. Here we go. My break table's a mess. Okay, so what I've done, one thing that I did do is I actually laid all these cards out in the opposite direction I need them. That's alright. It's kind of hard to see. There's a lot of packs of cards here. There's a lot here. So, got a lot to plow through. By my math, it is, well, we're already 15 minutes late, so I gotta go faster than 3 packs a minute, which shouldn't be too hard. 3 packs a minute should not be hard. So I'm gonna dive right in. I'm gonna leave those stacked up there and just grab off the top. I'm gonna dive right in. I won't stop on much. We may stop on a couple things. Hopefully the packs are not a pain in the butt to open. Actually, they will open a little bit like that, so we may have to revert to doing it that way. These are, I think, all retail packs, so they're all going to have these things in them. For anyone that doesn't know what's going on, if you're watching this video later or you just stumbled in here, this is an appreciation break for the people in our Discord group for Break Club. These are what the Americana cards look like, essentially. Anyway, every month it's more of a recent thing. I'm trying to do an appreciation break for those who have been in breaks for that month. So if you're in Discord and you were in a break that month, then you got to be part of the appreciation break. I may do, even if you're not in Discord, just reach out to me and let me know, towards the end of the month that you were in breaks and that you'd like to be part of an appreciation break, and we'll make it happen. I'll make sure you're in it. But anyway, these are most of these cards are not terribly exciting. There's going to be a lot of these anti-theft things. and a lot of base and a lot of these fillers. So we'll try and get through them as fast as possible. There's a lot of base here. So if you don't want your base, or you want duplicates, oh, I forgot to put the list up. Let me put the list up real quick. I'm running around like a chicken with his head cut off today, and I totally didn't grab the list and put it up. So let me do that real fast. Anyway, if you don't want your base, or you don't want all the duplicates, because you're going to have first initial, right? So if you have Elijah Wood, if you have E and you don't want 38 Elijah Woods, there's probably going to be more than that. I don't know. No, maybe less. But if you don't want all those Elijah Woods, then just tell me, hey, I only want a couple, and I'll donate the rest or something. Okay, so I highlighted that with a special color so I could see it. And I don't have the list in there. I have it in Discord. Okay, give me one second. Oh, no, I do have it right here. Okay. Cool. And there's no need to random. We already did that before. So I just need to paste these in here and we'll be good. Just so you guys can have a fresh list and so I can see in case we get a good hit or something. So give me one sec. Here are the initials. Boom. So there's stuff in here like you can get, there's a lot of materials. I actually have a lot of stuff from Americana. I collect a lot of it, which is one reason I thought this would be pretty cool. Some of the names are going to be cut off here. That's all right. You know who you are. I'm using the names that'll help me kind of track down who everyone was. So they're not going to look like, you know, Jeff A or something like that. Why is that cut off? Hold on. Did I not grab the whole list? Oh, no, it starts at 6. That's fine. Okay, so there's the names. So, for example, like Zach, you have anyone that starts with a Y. Some of these are very few hits at all. I didn't get real particular with it because I got a lot of stuff going on. And I wanted to make sure and just get the break going. I could look through the... So if you look through the base checklist, it doesn't have every name because some of the names... some of the letters are only accounted for in the actual like good hits that you could come across. So I don't know. We'll see. I got a lot of ripping to do, so let's get through these, and hopefully we'll get a few hits out of this. Just as a reminder, just in case there's no autos or materials or anything in here, which is possible, it could happen. Just in case, I did precede some of these packs. These are all going to be base. I did precede some of these packs with break credits. And what I mean by that is some of the packs on the back have dollar amounts written on them. And the way that works is I need to go look up what I said. Make sure I'm consistent. Out of that pack, whatever card we pull, let me pull it back up again so I can double check. That's the wrong window. You guys can't see it, but that's all right. I just need to refresh my memory. So yeah, out of the dollar amount packs, whoever has the lowest numbered card gets the break credit for that pack. Okay, so that's the way we're doing it. Welcome, Todd and Jay and Carrie. Hey, Carrie. I don't think I've seen you in here in a while. Welcome back. So if we have a pack with a dollar amount on it, then let's say it was this pack, then let's use David. Then the D spot has the card number 36. Actually, the lowest number is 17, which would be R for Ron. And so the R spot would get that one. That would be for J. If there was a break credit, the break credit out of that pack would go to J. That's how that works. So there's a handful of them in here. And there's one coming up. The next pack is actually our first break credit pack. Almost every one of the stacks here has a break credit inserted. And they vary in amounts. They're not all the same. I think the highest I did was 25. And the lowest is, well, this is the lowest, 5. So this is a $5 break credit pack. This is why I kept these out, because I'm going to mark down who gets the credit out of this one. So let's see who's getting this one. I hope we get some actual hits too. The break credits are more of insurance, just in case, you know, because not everyone's going to enjoy these cards, and I thought it'd be nice to give an opportunity for some break credits. So let's see. I don't think there's any hits in here. These are all base. We'll find the lowest number, and it's going to go by the name on it. There's a little ding in that card. 35 so far is the lowest with M. 78. 93. 36 just missed it. 79. So 35 is the lowest numbered card, and that's the card is Mark McClure. The M spot, because it's first initials. So that's Sean P. Sean P gets a $5 break credit out of that pack. I'm going to mark that down. Okay. Cool. Congrats, Sean. $5 break credit on top of whatever else we pull out of here. So we'll see a few more like that. I think there's maybe 5 or 6 that I did. I probably should have added it up, but that's all right. They're not too crazy. There's not like a $100 break credit or anything. I think we can go through. I've never pulled, like, had this many retail packs and pulled an auto out, so I don't know what it's going to look like if we pull an auto out, but let's go through and find out. We'll try. The breaks after this are Valiant without the graded card. So that's the value pack Valiant. There's Ralph Macchio for the R spot. You're going to get a whole bunch of Ralph Macchio cards, Jay. So we have the Leaf Valiant value packs, and then after the value packs we have the 2-box Leaf Valiant Hobby, which includes one of them is going to be graded. Oh, I forgot. So even if there's not other hits, there's proofs. So like this proof is numbered 74 out of 250, and that's Robert Higgies. Let's see if I can fix the focus. Camera focus is being stupid again. But I need the keyboard over here to do it. Let's turn the focus on. Let's move that window so I can actually see it. Here, let's see if I can get it to focus there. Yeah, we're going to be a little bit behind, I think, on these breaks, so. I love that this never focuses. I like the camera quite a bit, but the settings on Linux are just not great. There's no good settings for them. All right. Let's see if I can get it to focus on another card. Anyway, there will be proofs like that one. Barry Bostwick, remember him? I don't know if I'm going to get this to focus properly. See if I can trick it into doing it. The trick is out hitting the packs. Don't lose focus. Okay, that's good enough. Cool. Riveting entertainment, I'm sure. Anyway, so we'll find proofs like these. I will do sleeving and top loading and stuff towards the end, just to save a little bit of time. Hey, Michael. Thanks, guys, for joining in. At the rate we're going, the Valiant breaks are going to be closer to probably 8:15 or 8:30. Some of these packs, like the top card, has little surface indentations. These aren't real valuable cards or anything, but just so you know, some of those cards will have that. If you decide to take 44 copies of whatever names you get out of this. This is going to be like some of the other first initial packs or breaks where there will be some people who have huge stacks of cards coming to them. If you're one of those people, feel free to let me know if you don't want your cards. Like if you're going to throw them out or donate them when you get them, just tell me, because I will donate them without spending a bunch of money on shipping and time to ship them. But you're also obviously welcome to have me ship them all to you as well. We'll have to see how I'm doing on time when we get about halfway through all these stacks. This stack here has, I think it has two break credits in it. In fact, I tried to spread them out so I wasn't doing them right on top of each other. These cards do stick together a little too. Another Ralph Macchio, Amy Dolan's. Like I said, Jay, you'll probably have 35 Ralph Macchios. Kurt got the V spot, which was racked to him. I don't remember off the top of my head who racked it. I feel bad about that. Tab Hunter. There's I think Beckett has a post somewhere detailing kind of what's in these, if you're curious about seeing them in a little bit more detail when I'm not like rushing through them. Lauren McCall, Charlie Daniels. He did the Devil Went Down to Georgia song, right? I believe, if I'm not mistaken. This is not going to be a really entertaining break, other than to see if you got to maybe see if you got a break credit out of it or one of the hits. And I would love if I could just pull out the ones that had hits and then we just go through those, but it doesn't work that way. Tori Spelling, Bridget Nielsen, Eddie Deason, remember him? A lot of these cards are remember him kind of cards. Although Ralph Macchio has a whole Karate Kid like YouTube TV series that is, whatever, 20 years later kind of thing. It's a continuation of the story 20 years later. It's interesting. It's not horrible. It's not the best thing I've seen. It's not the worst thing I've seen. I like it. I'm going to watch this. I don't think I started the second season of it. I have ripped a lot of Americana for myself personally. I like it, but you do end up with a lot of these duplicates. What I've done with some of them is send them out. Some of these stars you can get their addresses and send them out for autographs. So I've done that. That's a thought. Find people online who like that artist or who like that person, and send them a card or two. Could be a way to get rid of some of them. Or like I said, if you don't want to be burdened, if you don't want them, then let me know. It'll make shipping a lot easier. If you don't want them, then I just won't ship them. But well, that one opened on its own. So all these fillers, it's so hard to tell if there's an actual hit, and most of them there's not. I think the odds on hits in retail are probably not the best, but these were cheap. I try to, not break the bank doing a free appreciation break. So it helps if I can find something that's kind of cheap, but also a little different too, a little fun and different. So that's where I landed on this. I saw this on a sell sheet, and I said, yeah, I'll grab 200 packs. Now there's only 180 here because I like Americana too, and I opened 10 of them. I also want to see how bad they would stick, and if it was going to make the break take 4 hours, if they were really bad, then I'd maybe do something different. But they're not too bad. They stick a little bit. Meredith Salinger. I still have a bit of a crush on her. If you don't know Meredith Salinger, not everyone knows who she is, but she was in the movie Dream a Little Dream, which is still one of my all-time favorite movies. If you haven't seen Dream a Little Dream, you should go watch Dream a Little Dream. Not the sequel. The sequel was kind of trash. The sequel was not great. But Dream a Little Dream was a good movie. I don't know why that one was upside down. I'm just going to kind of pull packs randomly from wherever. Who are you guys hoping for in Valiant? I know some of you are in Valiant, some are not. But who are you hoping to see in Valiant? Or who do you have any guesses? And by the way, you can play a guessing game on this too. If you want to take a guess, go find the checklist for 2009 Americana, Donruss Americana, and take a stab at who we might hit a proof. If we hit a proof to 100 or less, I guarantee you will. Well, I can't guarantee it, but I'm pretty certain we'll hit a proof to 200 or less. So what we'll do is, if you get it right, a $5 credit in this break. You don't have to be in the break to get the credit, but a $5 credit, site credit, if you can guess the name of someone we hit a proof, and it'll only be one winner per name, right? So if we hit a proof to 100 or less, an autograph or relic of that person, or if that person is the low number winning card on someone else's break credit. I've got a proof coming. So, for example, if you had said, ooh, I like this card. See, that one's 100 or less, Meredith Salinger. So if you had said Meredith Salinger, because I was just talking about her, then you would have just won a $5 break credit. That's for the M spot for Sean. And Sean, if you don't want that, I'll buy it back from you. I don't really collect a lot of Meredith Salinger cards, but I do have a lot of her stuff from Americana. I don't think I have a proof, though. Patty Duke. It does help immensely if you look at the checklist or listen to me mention someone. So there's also these cards. I'll show you in a second. So like if I said Jackie Chan, for example, then there's a hint at someone who could be in here. Corbin Blue. I don't remember what he is in. But that's one of the other kind of cards in here. They're these shiny, and these are numbered to 1,000. Cinema Stars cards. So Corbin Blue is the C spot, and that card is Matt Pinkston. Gary Sinise, all right. I think the Duke boys are both in this. One of them is. I'm pretty sure. I may get my years mixed up because there's also 2011 Americana and a couple other years, I think, as well. There's one of the, remember him? Barry Williams. Greg Brady, for those who don't remember or who may not be old enough. Yancey Butler, all right. Double dip with Yancey Butler if we hit something for that name. Is that a proof? That is a proof. Okay. So this proof is for the A spot. Alessandro Nivola, I don't know what he's been in. And the proofs are all numbered. This one's 108 out of 250. So that's for John S. Some of the proofs actually sell on eBay. The base cards I don't think you'd really get. You can maybe put a bunch of them together and get a few bucks on eBay. I don't know if you would get much for regular single base cards. Maybe depending on who it is, you might. Tony Dodd. Forget what he was in. Oh, he was in Candyman, I think. Ugh. All right, I'm just taking up time. I gotta stay on schedule. Let's move these over. Keep rolling. It doesn't matter which stack I pick from. Yeah, free break is always a good opportunity. This is, you know, these are, you don't have to buy like a $50 spot to end up in one to get entered for the free breaks, just as long as even a mini or something. Hell, if you had a $5 coupon from, or you know, break credit from something else and only spent $3 to get into one of the cheaper breaks, it still counts. I just look at any orders. Any order for the month is what does it. I like these two because it's a decent mix of people, and some of them dress up really nice for the photo shoot, and then others are just like t-shirt and jeans and whatever. It doesn't matter. They don't care. It's just Americana. I'm not going to put these right side up until I'm sorting. And I won't be sorting these until the weekend. It is a 3-day weekend. My new job is in Canada, and we were talking about the different holidays and such. And so I said to my new boss, I've been working there. Today will be 8 days. And I said to my new boss, so Canada has celebrates 4-day weekends, right? Every weekend's a 4-day weekend. He laughed at least. He probably wouldn't laugh if I took 4-day weekends every week. Burt Lancaster, Hollywood Legends. So that's for Sean Rainey. To 1,000, 125 out of 1,000. That's cool. Some of the cards are dinged up. This one's in good condition, so I don't know why I'm sticking all these commons right on top of the proofs. Oh, you do? Yeah, I have, there's a lot of people in here that I could really care less. I don't really collect their auto or whatever, so I would sell it if I got it, but there are several in here too that if I got an auto, there's actually a bunch in here that I have relics from. Relics and a few autos. So the proofs will have a design at the bottom and it says proof near the top. So they're fairly easy to spot when you're going through these quickly. That's a blessing, at least. It's not like recent years of Topps products where you have to get a magnifying glass and look at the number on the back and then compare it to 3 other cards to make sure it's actually a short print. That drives me nuts. I have piles of cards that I couldn't tell you if any of them are short print or not without spending a whole bunch of time on them. That was upside down, but it's just a base. Here's a thick, nope, it's 2 packs. No wonder it's so thick. The good news is these came from a distributor, so the odds that they would be packed searched or anything like that, I'm being optimistic. I would say fairly low. I can't imagine someone at the distributors going through these cards and going through 2009 Americana and pack searching, especially when there's the dummy cards in them to trip people up. Anyone got anything exciting going on this coming weekend? I don't think I'm doing anything. My wife asked if we should take Friday off, and I'm like, I've been working there 7 days. I can't take a day off yet. I would love to. That'd be great, but besides the fact that I write software for websites, and so like I really need to spend a little bit more time and get familiar with the site, and so I kind of want to work right now. I want to be in there getting stuff done. Barry Williams, Stephen Baldwin, the kind of, I don't know. I'm going to just say that he's the one that I figure I would probably least like to hang out with of all the Baldwins, if I had to take a guess. 4 12-hour days. So I thought about doing that too. One of my, not my last job, but the one before it, talked about doing that. And my brother was doing a schedule kind of like that, where he would work like 4 12s, and then he would get 7 days to himself. So he would just pop off somewhere, like, you know, it's just a base card. Why am I spending time? He would just run off wherever and just enjoy his week off. Nice way to do it. Gotta be dead tired though after 12 hours. It would be hard, especially writing code. Well, I guess any job really, like doing it for 12 hours. If you're giving it your all, then you're gonna be beat. Okay, so these are all base cards. I'm not gonna unstick them. But you got Albert Brooks and an Albert Brooks proof. This is a gold proof to 100. I don't know if it's called gold, but anyway, that's also for John S. for the A spot. Albert Brooks. I had about 8 weeks off because I wasn't employed for that long, and I'm very employable, but I spent a lot of time making sure that I found the right job for me. You know, I'm the kind of guy I don't want to job hop much, or really at all. So I would prefer to find a job that I'm going to be in for years. And so to that end, it makes sense to just spend a lot more time up front to make sure that it's a really good fit. And that I'm going to want to stay there for a long time, and they're going to want to keep me there for a long time. There's Chan again. At this point, I'm just looking for proofs and numbered inserts. I'm not stopping on any names because there's whatever name I see, there's going to be probably 30 or 40 or 50 of them anyway. There's another stack over here. They're everywhere. In fact, I might restack them a little bit. Well, I'll wait till we hit another break credit before I stack. Yeah, see the corners aren't great on some of these. That's one problem with loose packs. If you ever find a deal like that where you can buy a bunch of loose packs, you know, by the 100 or whatever, a lot of times you'll find that they're not really well taken care of. So, especially retail loose packs. So, anyone else? Anything going on over Labor Day? I think at my new job I get to celebrate Boxing Day too. I think I get Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, Christmas and Christmas Eve, and I might get Boxing Day. I don't know if I get that or if that's just for the Canadian half of the company. For Boxing Day, they'll probably make me come to Canada to celebrate it with them. It's just a filler. No proofs there. I think the Fonzie is in this one. It might be a different year of Americana too. Peter Graves, Emily Proctor, Michael Beck. I need to stick with one stack and just keep moving down so I can hit another break credit. 750. There's no way we're doing the 8 o'clock. I'll try and get through these quick, but I think if there's going to be anything, it's in the middle, is the way it's been going. That pack played very nice for me. All the cards were easy to see. I'm going to be a little bit more fast and loose with this in terms of like you guys being able to see the packs on camera and me flipping through the cards quickly, because I think you guys trust a break that you got in free. I'm not going to steal your cards. Debbie Mazar, proof for the D spot, 83 out of 100. Show it to you again real quick. Debbie Mazar. That's for Kristen. Congrats, Kristen. If you guys see a number flash by and I'm going so quick that I miss it, tell me so I don't throw away someone's break credit. That would suck. So I think there's at least a lot of proofs in here, which is nice. And we'll just keep that off the stack. Why not? I feel like there's no way I have been doing 20 seconds per pack. Otherwise, I would be much further along. Although I don't have a real count of how many packs I've gone through. Who's been counting? Raise your hand if you've been counting how many packs. Oh, there's a break credit. There's a nice break credit too. Don't tune out yet like two other people just did. If you tune out, you don't get your break credit. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. Can you imagine if someone was hitting the window close button or the tab close right as I said that, right before the just kidding? All right, guys, good luck. This one's $25 break credit. 25. Let's see who has the lowest numbered card in this one. And it looks like there's a filler in there, so I don't need those. I'm going to be swimming in these filler cards. It is a filler. And just to be clear, if there's a proof, that doesn't matter. If there's an auto, it doesn't matter. It has to be card number. Whoa, that's probably going to win. 5. So we have 5, 47, 89, 68, and 10. 10 almost got it, but 5 takes it. J spot. That's for Todd. Todd P. $25 credit for Todd P. Are any of these? None of these were proofs. All right, congrats, Todd. $25 break credit to Todd P. The break credits will go out as coupons after we're all done with all the breaks tonight. Or if this takes me 4 hours, then in the morning. Also, for you guys who are waiting around, I will try to pop into Discord and say, hey, we're doing Valiant. Wow, this pack got bent. I almost don't want to look and see if there's any proofs, because how much does it matter if cards are a little bent? No proofs, though. So they're just commons. I think that was the biggest one. The biggest break credit was the 25. I think that's the biggest one I did. I don't think I would have done a bigger one because like I said, I try and keep the cost down. So I think the biggest cost in this will be the break credits and the shipping, to be honest. No proofs in that one. There's a dog whining outside my door. Of course, if I let him in, the very next thing he'll do is whine to get out. Is that an upside down card? Did I miss something? Nope, it's just upside down. Thought maybe I missed something. Normally I would be okay with just opening my door and letting the dog in, but the problem is the cat. The dogs are good. They'll come in here and sit. The cat will come in here and start seeing me throwing trash in the trash can and then trying to get to it. He'll be intrigued by all the noise of the packs opening. Cats are jerks. He just wants to play, though. Base, 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 and base. I think I have an Amy Dolan's proof. It's almost faster sometimes to just cut the thing than to try and see if it's going to open on its own. It's a filler. Base, 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 and base. Thanks, by the way, to Rip'n Gypsy, who actually provided these through their distributor. I don't have an account with their distributor, but they hooked it up for me so that they could order it for me, which was nice. Otherwise, you rely on like eBay or something, and you never know. I would trust a distributor 100 times more than eBay a lot of times. Donald O'Connor, Hollywood Legends, Donald O'Connor. So that one's for Kristen too. 72 out of 1,000. I don't think I've seen one of these, any of the 1,000 cards numbered higher than 200. I need to make a device that just puts a little slit at the top of packs automatically. So I could load them up and it would be in a gravity feeder, and then it would just make a little slit and feed one out to me, and then I could just open it. And the device would also unstick all the sticky cards, and while I'm dealing in wishes and dreams, it would put autographs in every pack, just magically. If someone knows who has the patent for that, let me know. I would love to collaborate. $1 million idea. Okay, those are all base. I think the cadence is picking up a little bit, so maybe we'll get a little bit closer to back on schedule. If not, we won't be on schedule, but a little closer. No proofs there. These will probably be easier to sort than they are to open, to be honest. Sometimes it's the other way around, but I don't have to worry about teams. It's just names. So, am I missing one? Jeffrey Tambor, always up to something with you. Hiding another Albert Brooks. He's always hiding Albert Brooks. It's a rumor I read online. On Twitter, so you know it's true. Backed up by facts on Facebook. Speaking of which, I'm not going to get political, but I will only say, please, if you're voting, if you're in the States and you're voting, please don't base any of your facts on Facebook and Twitter. Go read, go research, and know the biases for your sources, either way, and just educate yourself. The only thing worse than not voting is voting based on all sorts of BS information. Anyway, that's my PSA for today. I'm going to stop talking about that. It's just something I'm passionate about. I had to get off Facebook because too many, there's, well, not too many, but there's a few people I know on Facebook who I spend too much time researching and then correcting all the stuff they're posting and telling them to not do that again, and then they just keep doing it, so I just stopped doing that. I just stopped going on Facebook. It's easier. Saves me a lot of time. If I could just stay off TikTok, that's much more entertaining. I'll bet you if everybody were to stop watching right now, I would pull some sick auto out of here and nobody would see it live. Probably not. I don't have the highest hopes for a super crazy hit out of this, although I do have oh no, it's not from Americana. I have a Madonna worn swatch and some other stuff, but I have an Elvis jacket piece from Americana. I think it might have been from this year. So, you know, there's good stuff to be had for sure. The odds are probably less in retail, of course, and who knows buying a lot of packs like this, but we'll see. That one always cracked me up, the Tragically Hip. I probably have a pile of these cards somewhere, unless I already donated them. I might have. I've lost track of what I've donated and what I haven't at this point. I still have boxes and boxes I gotta get rid of. Alright, it is 8:01. I'd say we're getting close to halfway. But that doesn't mean the next half is going to take an hour. We started 15 minutes late, and then I had to go get the list and put it up because I forgot. And then I, showed what the cards look like. So we've had some things to stop on, and we may have a couple more like that. Whoa, this one's all bent too. If these were like $2 a pack, I would definitely complain to whoever I bought them from about the bent ones. But I do know also, because I've done this before, I bought, hell, I have, I think probably 1,100 packs of a couple of different things. Or no, just one thing. I have 1,100 packs. Let me know if you want to buy some packs of something in bulk. And some of those are, I know from having those, there's a Patty Duke base that you're gonna have some that are a little bit bent. There's Leslie Howard, old school Hollywood Legends for the L spot, 942. There's a high number one, 942 out of 1,000. Leslie Howard for the L spot. So that card goes to Justin. There may be two Justins on here, but you can see the list. I don't think there are two Justins, though. I'll show you a trick because these are not expensive cards. Hopefully you guys won't mind. I give it a little bit of a bend, and it just loosens up that that stick. And a lot of times they'll come apart a little easier. This one didn't. Sometimes, I don't want to scare you guys, but I'll bend them a little farther than that sometimes. The trick is you can't have 15 cards. You gotta have, you know, like the 5 cards in this pack, you can do that with. It is fun to look at the backs of the cards and read through, and kind of, especially if it's someone you recognize but you don't remember what they're in. I have one of those too, a Britney piece. I'm not like a big Britney fan, but it's a collectible piece. So I have a lot of them. I have just a ton of. There's Gary Sinise base. I have a ton of mostly relics and some autos of celebrities. That's one thing I PC. It's Nolan Ryan. Since last year, Rowdy Tellez. Mostly 2019 stuff. Space. Mostly relics, but also autos and relics of astronauts. And then celebrity relics and the occasional celebrity autograph. But mostly I like the relics more than the autos. I don't know why. Most people like the autos more. It just makes it cheaper for me to collect, too. I have a... who's the guy that shot... not John Wilkes Booth. Who is the guy that shot Kennedy's assassin? I can't think of his name. Jack Ruby. I have a big Jack Ruby piece. A jumbo worn piece. Who else? Most of the cast of Modern Family, I think I have. I have Meredith Salinger, of course. We're getting due for another break credit, I think, pretty soon here. I think the YouTube viewer count is kind of low tonight. I'm not surprised by it at all. Like I said, I know this isn't riveting entertainment. I'm trying to talk and keep it a little entertaining, and also go through it pretty quickly so it's not mind-numbing, at least. Ooh, that card got abused. James Caan, sorry buddy. He was in Big. Remember him in Big? Or I'm thinking of Elf. I think he was in Big too. Was he in Big? Now I can't remember if he was the boss in Big, but he was in Elf. Is the dad in Elf. There's some B-list and C-list stuff. And then there's the occasional A-listers. So you never know who you'll get. Alright. Trying to pay attention to. I'm trying to go quick, but also pay attention to. See, here's how I would just bend these. These actually don't feel like they're sticking, and they're not. I'm trying to pay attention also to make sure I don't bypass a break credit pack. It will be written on the back. All of them are written on the back, so should be fairly easy to spot at least. I didn't just want to have them all stuck together though, because that's no fun if we show all the break credits all at the same time. But I did pick them randomly. I can't see who's in the packs, what cards are in there. Figured that was a good way to do it. Gives everyone an extra little shot at something. So we did, the first 5 people got $10 break credits on the random when we randomed all the names. And then the next 20 got spots in this break. But the people who got spots in the break aren't completely left out because you get still a chance at a break credit. So that's how I wanted to do it. That's, or why I wanted to do it that way, I should say. You pulled the Britney Spears jeans piece, Zach? Was it numbered at all? I always like that Taryn Manning piece too. She's in after this card came out. Orange is the New Black. Taryn Manning. She's one of the crackheads. Or, you know. She also is a musical artist. I don't know if you know that. She has an album out. At least one. I think it might just be one. Mike Trout. Hey, Mike. I pulled one of your cards today. Out of archives. Congrats on your baby, by the way. Surprised you got back to work so quickly after that. Can't believe Mike Trout's watching my YouTube. It's incredible. You're no Nolan Ryan, but, you know, still huge celebrity appearance, so not knocking you at all. I'm just saying next time I bet you could probably convince Nolan to show up with you. That would be awesome. If you can get Nolan Ryan to show up, free break spot for both of you. Tori Spelling, play nice. Tori Spelling and Bridget Nielsen just causing trouble. $5 break spot. Okay, let's see who's getting this one. So we did a 5. The first one went to Sean Paggs, $5 break spot. The next one, Todd P, got a $25 break spot. And this one is for, well, we'll find out. It's a $5 break spot again. Okay, so 71. So far the winner is 14. You got to beat 14. The next one's 56. 65. Oh, 7 beats 14. Sophia Milos. Who's got the S spot? Chris E. Sedstrom. It's a $5 break spot for Chris. Or $5 credit, I should say, break credit. There's several Chris's in my my little break Rolodex, so then make sure and put a full name on there. Congrats, Chris. So, Mike, tell me, Mike Trout, in case there's other Mikes watching right now. Mike Trout, tell me, how did you get the nickname, the Melville Meteor? Where's Meteor come from? I kind of get the first part, but is there a story, good story behind that? Fun anecdote that you can share? I got your message, James, just now, if you're watching. I'm betting a lot of people are also watching Ben right now. Ben's got a lot of breaks going on MidwestBoxBreak.com. To double check the pack, make sure I don't think there's another break credit in this stack. I think we have to wait for another stack. Try to spread them out fairly even, so. It is possible I miss a proof as we go along, but if I do, I'll catch it in sorting. Get it sleeved up for you. There's another dummy card. I hate when they stick together so evenly you can't pull them apart. Oh, someone just picked something up on the site. Thanks for the order. Maybe a couple of things. So we might have stuff filling. I did say if we fill cw180, which is the second 2-box Hobby Valiant break. If we fill it, I'll break it tonight. Those are short breaks, so it wouldn't be too bad to throw it in at the end. That's Albert Brooks. Wow, some corner damage for Lauren McCall and John Provost in the back. Hanging out in the back of the room getting corner damaged. It's one of those breaks where I have to like move my mouse, make sure my computer doesn't fall asleep on me. But we'll get through it. We're definitely more than halfway done, I would say, at this point. Jordan Led, Piper Laurie might be a familiar name. It is to me, I just can't remember. I remember first time I opened these looking up, or well, really at the back of the card, I think. Looking at what Piper Laurie was in, and then she was in a lot of stuff. Actually, Piper Laurie might have been, I'm going to totally misspeak, but was she also in Dream a Little Dream? I don't know, and it's my favorite movie. That and A Christmas Story. Cryptozoic. Someone go tell Cryptozoic. They need A Christmas Story cards with Peter Billingsley autos and like the whole cast. They're not all alive anymore, so some of those will have to be cut autos. But I would buy a case of that. I would end up with a lot of cards that I'd have to donate or something. Tons of duplicates probably. But I would buy that. I'd buy into that for sure. They do have something in there. Try not to give it any damage. Alright, no proofs. But this is a TV Stars. Oh, tiny corner ding. Patrick Stewart. And that is 647 out of 1,000. Patrick Stewart for P goes to Sam P. Sam B. Sorry. Patrick Stewart for Sam B. I hit a, what I hit? Lubob? Wit? I hit a Wit, was it Wit? I think it was a Wit, a Bobby Witt Chrome Sapphire with Ben the other night. I was super fired up about that. Hopefully the post office doesn't run over it with a truck 17 times and then wait a month and a half to deliver it like the last one. U.S. Postal Service does really well a lot of the time. But man, sometimes I get a package and it's got tire marks all over it, and I'm like, it can't be that hard to keep packages from going under your tires, right? Can it? I mean, I take a lot of packages to the post office, and I have never dropped one under the car and accidentally run over it. Maybe it's just me. What? What, Zach? Dang it. Alright, now I gotta watch the convention circuit. Talk to Mindy, she'll know. Now I gotta go to conventions and pay $80 an autograph for some of those. I'll get an 8x10 printed out and get them all to sign it. Well, the ones I can anyway. Christmas Story is a great movie. I will fist fight anyone who says otherwise. I don't care how much they overplay it every year at Christmas time. Hey, David. We're plowing through all the Americana appreciation break. I wanted to do this first because after we do the Valiant, well, first of all, this gives a lot of time for the other Valiant to fill. But after we do the Valiant, here, I'll show you what's left. These 4 stacks, that's it. We had about 10 stacks like that. After we do Valiant, people are going to want to know what their, I'm gonna random them. People are gonna want to start getting their picks in. So I don't want to make people wait after they see what we pull. What if we pull something incredible? Then everyone's got to wait an hour and a half to find out if they get a shot at it. All right, so we got a proof. Danny Baldwin. It says Daniel on here. This is a silver proof to 25. Daniel Baldwin. So that's for Kristen too. Kristen's doing all right in this. I just sleeve that one so it stands out a little to me. So I remember to top load it. Oh, really? The two, oh man. I can't remember their names now. I can picture them in my head right now. Schwartz and, who's the other guy? Was it Schwartz? I'm probably mixing them up now. Farkas. Farkas was one of them. No autos so far. The best so far has been the one we just saw, the Danny Baldwin at 25, or the $25 break credit we pulled. That's about it so far. Some of these Legends cards are nice. Numbered to like 100 and 1,000. Judy Garland. So that's 546 out of 1,000. For the J spot, that's for Todd. Todd, if you don't want that Judy Garland, my cousin is a huge Wizard of Oz collector. So I might pick that up off you if you don't want it. Or if you're just going to throw it on eBay, then I'll just grab it from you for the same amount you get on eBay. Then you don't have to worry about shipping or any of that stuff. Of course, if you want to keep it, that's always the option too. I just always like to give an option if I know how to redistribute a card that you may not want. Steel City Con? Really? Okay. 2 times a year. I wonder what the drive is to Pennsylvania from Detroit. I have to map that out. It would have been great when I had my last 2 jobs. I basically had unlimited time off. So something like that, I would just get in the car and go for a couple days because my wife has less time off. But now I have the same or maybe even less time off than she does being in my new job. So I may not have the same kind of freedom to do that as much, but I'll have to check that out. Especially if there's, cast members from some of my favorite things. Like, I would pay to go to a conference that had Big Bang Theory, the cast of The Office. Hell, if there was just a conference just for The Office, there probably is, and I just don't know about it yet. I would go to that. If they had some of the cast there, Creed would show up. Creed actually did show up at Comic-Con last year, I think. Rainn Wilson, I think, too. Might have been at the Comic-Con in my city. I think that might be true. I don't know if I just made that up or if that's true. Sometimes I just make stuff up that I want to be true. I have a good imagination. I'm very imaginative. I'm a dreamer. So you never know. Board game, alright. Cryptozoic, I think, does a lot of board game stuff too. Oh, don't stick together. Got to keep it to 20 seconds a pack or less. Yeah, we're running way behind. We might finish by 45, so we're going to be... We started 15 minutes late. Got to slow down with a couple of things. Otherwise, going about the pace I tried to be at. I think we're stopping, spending a couple extra seconds on things like proofs sometimes. And There's more of those, like numbered cards, than I was remembering there would be, which is good. Holy cow, you can hear them cracking apart. These cards are already a little bit bent, so they're way stuck together. I'm not going to be too careful with these ones. I'm going to not abuse them totally, but I'm also not super concerned that any damage on them will have been caused by me. We have another break credit in here. Henry Winkler, yeah. Henry Winkler was a spokesman, maybe still is, for One Reverse Mortgage, which was is a company owned by the parent company I worked for. We actually saw a lot of celebrities in the office. Who was in there? Eminem came in. Kanye West. I would have gone down and said some things to Kanye West, but I didn't want to get fired. I don't like Kanye West. I like Kanye West just a tiny bit more than I like Aubrey Huff and his loud mouth. I don't get into opinions too much, but I can't imagine why anyone would like Aubrey Huff. So, if you do, I'm not sorry. Not at all. But Kanye West, I don't know, I can see why people are his fans. I do like a song or two, but man, the guy as a person I don't like. Not a great person. What is hiding behind you? Anything? No. I can pull those apart later when you guys aren't watching. When it's not going to take time where you have to sit and watch me do it. Anyway, went on a side tangent. I think I might have a Henry Winkler piece too. I have a Frank Sinatra scarf piece. That's one of my favorites. I can't remember if that was from Americana or I think it was Leaf has the Pop Century cards product. Lots of music, musicians in those. There's also the country music ones. I actually have some pieces from country music and some autos. I don't really care about them, but I just haven't taken time to. I don't want them. I haven't taken the time to sell them. So, if there's a country music musician that you like, let me know who it is, and if I have a piece from that person, then I'll hook you up. When it's two cards stuck together, I'm just going to look at the back of the other card. Welcome new people joining. Occasionally we have people filtering in and out. You can see behind what I'm doing, there's not a whole lot left. That is a very small portion of what we had here. We had 180 packs. I would say this is close to 50-ish to open. And we're trying to do about 3 a minute. Is the cadence I'm shooting for on these, the speed. Oh, these are all in the same direction. What happened? It's crazy talk. Who loaded that pack? Anyway, and for those who just joined, yeah, let me know, Zach, or I can let you know who I have. I don't really care for them, and the reason I haven't sold them is I probably wouldn't get more than a couple bucks a piece, so it's not like I'm going to be like, hey, give me $50 for this. I definitely am not. I don't think I have any worth that. But there's a couple of country names. I don't listen to a lot of country. I don't listen to any country, really. But I do recognize a couple of the names, so that's maybe a good indicator. Yeah, hit me up on Discord and I'll... Oh, you know what? All my cards are sorted by name, so it'll be really difficult because I have hundreds of them of the hits to go through and find them that way. But if you tell me who to look for, give me a handful of names, I'll go take a look this weekend, and I'll get you whoever I have in there. Ooh, sticky. It's a sticky situation, guys. Sticky. Ooh, it's rough. A lot of times, with most of these cards, let's put it this way. I've done that a lot with a lot of my own cards that I open. Like I said, I've bought hundreds of packs of these, like loose packs and stuff, and or old boxes like this, and open them up, and I'll go through and do the little bend like that to get them to loosen up. And I have never had like a crease or a bend in a card from me doing that, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, we've got another break credit. What we just did a 5, 2 5s and a 25. I know there's at least 2 10s and another 5 in here, I think. That might be all there is, but I shouldn't have given away the goods. I should have been like, there might be a $1,000 one. I don't know. There's Patty Duke proof to 250. That's for P for Sam B. Patty Duke proof. Yeah, look at it's. I could tell you when I'm not breaking, I can go back and look at my receipts and tell you what year it was that the product was. If you want to look through the checklist and tell me anyone you're interested in, I'll tell you if I have them. I had them all together, but now everything's sorted by name, so it'll be a little bit harder. But yeah, if you look through the checklist, then it'll be. You can say, hey, what about so and so, and I'll be like, yeah, I've got a auto jersey, not jersey, but you know what I mean. Auto flannel of that guy or something. Is that Boswick? No, that's Michael McDowell. He was upside down. Don't judge me. Ooh, break credit pack. Not this one, the next one. It's been a while. Where have you been? I hate that photo. I don't know why. John Cusack. I like a lot of his stuff. All right, break credit pack. $10 break credit on this one. Who's getting it? If you guess, I'm going to open another pack first. Before I get to the break credit pack, if you shout out a guess of who on the list up on the right there is going to get the break credit, shout out a guess. If you're right, you will get a $10 break credit to match it. Let's do that. That'll be fun. You get to match the winner's break credit if you're right. Filler card. KB, that's a solid guess. She has some good luck. It's a solid guess. I would probably guess KB. Anyone else? Justin B? All right. I know there's a little bit of a lag, but I think I gave ample time for someone to look at the list and just shout out a name. So anyway, $10 break credit plus a matching $10 break credit if one of you are right. 21. That's the lowest so far. 65. So far it's our spot. J. There's another card here, I swear. There we go. Ooh, 5. Joey Lawrence is winning for the J spot, which is Todd. Todd might double up. 25 and 67. Todd doubles up. Todd cleaned up. Holy cow. Okay, Todd took another $10 break credit. Did anyone guess Todd? No one guessed Todd. I'm just going to put plus 10 on this one. Look how Todd's doing so far. Appreciation break's going in his favor tonight. $35 in break credit. I'm gonna go broke. Oh, I didn't look at the. I don't think we had any proofs or anything in these. So yeah, like the break credit packs slow us down a little bit. I think that's worth it though. Like that's the non-boring part of the break. Congrats, Todd. Again. Wow. Cleaning up. Todd deserves it. He buys into some stuff, so. Not that other people wouldn't deserve it, but, you know, it's good. If I do it again, I might make a rule that you can only win a break credit once. But I didn't make such a rule, and I'm not going to impose one now. Just because he was lucky, you know. That wouldn't be fair either, so. Anyway, those are stuck together. So look at the bottom for numbering, not the top. Nothing in that one. To be honest, if these were my cards, this is close to how I wouldn't go through them as fast because I like to take my time and enjoy opening packs for myself. But I would be definitely going through them a little bit quicker, like looking for the proofs and stuff like that for the most part. Only because I've seen all of these cards before. If Americana came out with a 2021 Americana, I wish they would. I wish Panini would do that. I should write them a letter and ask them to do it. I'm sure they'll do it because I asked them. Mike Trout, you on still? I'll ask. Maybe you can ask them. You have more clout than me. If they had a 2022 Americana or 2021 Americana, I would buy a bunch of it. I have bought this stuff by the case. I love this kind of stuff. Nothing there. Let's move another stack over. Too many stacks. These are going to be a blast to sort. I cannot wait. At least they're all mostly unstuck, so that'll be a little bit better. Steve Canale has a little dent in the back of his card. There we go. So no. I think we have 2 break credits left. 2 or 3. 2 or 3. I'm surprised. I'm a little bit surprised. Not really that surprised. That we haven't hit like even a material. Like even a, like an Albert Brooks jacket piece or something. Well, surprised we haven't gotten anything like that. Watch, we'll get a redemption. 2009 redemption. Nothing there. Spin these around. Oof. We're gonna bypass 8:45. I don't think it's gonna happen. 8:45. Running real late. Nothing in those two, or that one, or those. I thought I saw something shiny. Doesn't help that I have to cut every pack too. At least I'm not opening them. It still cracks me up. The guy saw opening packs with his teeth. I watched it was Flair Mystique. It was a Flair Mystique break. Nothing against the guy, but it's just like... And then I think he had a steak knife too. He had a steak knife to open up the box. Like, man, I think if you're going to do break videos, you should set the bar. The lowest the bar should be set is having a video camera with audio and something that's not your kitchen steak knife to open your box. And then, you know, maybe a means, well, you know, if you have something that's not a kitchen steak knife, a means of opening packs that's not your teeth. I don't want any of your drool to slip into my cards that are inside the pack. Although I don't know, to be fair, I don't know if that guy opens for himself. I didn't really go exploring his YouTube after that. I don't know if he opens just for himself or for if he does breaks for other people. He said, if you've seen my other break videos, you know I open cards with my teeth. And that cracked me up. Ooh. We're down to the last 2 stacks here. We're going to get through these guys together. We're doing it together. Rip Tom Terrific. Who? Do I know who that is? Should I know who that is? I don't know if I'm familiar with Tom Terrific. May have to enlighten me a little bit on that one. I think it's like a 10 maybe? I don't know if they have him lower than that in this. Maybe they do. I wish the lag wasn't so bad. It feels like the lag got way worse in the last month or two. Like there was a little bit of... Oh, Tom Seaver? No, really? I guess I was never really familiar with his nickname. Tom Terrific. Wow. Tom Seaver passed away today? Holy cow. Tom Seaver was someone that I almost started collecting instead of Nolan Ryan. Not instead of, like I didn't say, oh, I'm not going to collect Nolan Ryan anymore. It's just at the time, when I was younger, I thought they were both great players. And so I almost started collecting Tom Seaver. But then I just like Nolan Ryan's style, so I started collecting him. We're 41 minutes over time right now. Wow, Tom Seaver. That's going to happen a lot. That we're going to see players that names that we recognize from growing up and watching them play and stuff like that. That they're going to pass on. It's going to happen. Nobody lives forever yet. Anthony Quinn for the A spot. 865 out of 1,000. For the A spot. Move all these. Which is John S. Tracy Lawrence. Lots of Elijah Wood in here, I'm just saying. Just so you know, Mike Y, you're going to end up with a lot of Elijah Wood coming your way. I can hear the cat getting yelled at out there. That cat gets up on the counter, he climbs up the drapes. He's probably misfiling our taxes every year. That cat just gets into trouble. Bet he put charges to 1976 numbers on our credit cards. I'm telling you, cats, they have no conscience and no regrets. Gotta watch out for those guys. There's a proof of Eric Roberts. Runaway Train and The Dark Knight. 64 out of 100, Eric Roberts. That's for the E spot, which we just said is Mike Y. Don't even have to look at the list. Congrats, Mike. It was a while since we saw a proof, so it snuck up on me. Man, no autos at all in this. Man, and you know, like I said, I'm not 100% surprised by that because these are it's retail, so autos are going to be scarcer to begin with. But B, it's a bunch of loose packs that have true origin is really not 100% known. Some distributors like David Adams Card World, they buy from people all the time. So you never know if these were like someone opened a box, got their 2 autos, threw the rest of the packs out. If the distributor did that, I doubt it. But you never know. You never know where the source, what they did, or whatever. So nothing there. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4. We have at least one more break credit too in here. See who gets it. Holy cow, these are super sticky. I mean, they've been in here 11 years. Untouched 11 years sticking together. I don't know if someone's messaging me. I gotta swipe these away so I can see what the new ones are. Oh my gosh, I got a lot of things on my phone. Too much noise and distraction. Sorry about that brief interlude. No, it's not proof. It's a base Patty Duke. I do have 1 or 2 of these that I sent out and got autographed. Like I said at the beginning of the break, I'll do that sometimes. Send them out for autos. Which, you know, if you got 700 cards of the same person, you can afford to lose a couple if they never come back, right? Pay for a few stamps, no big deal. I gotta start doing that again. Takes time to do it though, because you don't just, you know, send a card and then pray. You gotta send a nice little note with it. Let them know what you liked through their career and that kind of thing. There's a proof. So David Ladd, silver proof to 250, 248 out of 250 for the D spot. David Ladd, that's for Kristen. And then right behind it, a break pack. So this is a $5 break. We'll do the same thing as last time. Guess who gets the break. Guess if you guess, sorry, who's going to get the credit out of this one, you will get a matching $5 credit. The list is on the right of the screen. All you have to do is pick a name and type it in. Or even copy and paste. Oh, you can't copy and paste because it's video. Pick a name and type it in is what I said the first time, and I'm sticking to that. Hey, Card Breakers. Now, who's Card Breakers? I don't know who that is. It's someone I know. It's just I don't recognize you as Card Breakers is all. Ooh, these are a little sticky too. This is not the $5 credit pack. Carrie guesses KB. That's a solid guess. Both of those are solid guesses. Because Kristen's pretty lucky to begin with, and man, Todd's been pretty lucky tonight. If he gets a third break credit, then I will add another break credit to the pile to even the chances out for everyone else. And Todd won't be allowed to win that extra one. It'll be a bonus one. That nobody who has won a break credit will be able to win. Okay, let's open the break credit pack. See if either of you are right. Or if Mike's right too. Well, welcome, card breakers. I appreciate you joining us. You joined during one of the more boring breaks that I've ever done in my whole life. This is an appreciation break for people who were in breaks in August of this month. So just kind of giving back a little bit. Everyone in this break got in for free. And then I added some, it's a cheaper product, and I added some free break credits to some of these packs at random. So like this one, for example, is a $5 break credit. One person will get that, and if one of these guesses are right, then we'll have two people. They got a break credit. 58, 100 is out. Ooh, 7, 49, and 16. 7 is the winner. Sophia Milos. That's Chris E. Chris doubled up also. Wow. Well, I guess there's about 4 times as many people as there are break credits, so it's possible. Anyway, another $5 for Chris. Chris doubled up. Congrats, Chris. Chris E. doubled up. How about that? Yeah, we try and do fun stuff like that as in part of the break club. Sorry. And the break club, if you're not familiar, is there's 3 breakers. It's Midwest Box Breaks, Rippin' Gypsy. I don't know if you've ever seen their stuff on Twitter or any of their breaks. So Midwest Box Breaks, Rippin' Gypsy. You'll see their logos up at the top there, and then me, Card Warehouse. And we break. Sometimes we all break on the same night. Sometimes just a couple of us. Ben's breaking tonight. He's hitting guaranteed more fire than I am, because we just started with this break. Then we've got Valiant after this, and we're all in Discord. We try and help each other out, rack stuff to each other all the time, answer questions, help new people to the breaking, or people just coming back to collecting. There's another break credit pack. I'm gonna wait on that one. Let's open a few others first. I don't want to do 2 back to back. I didn't even know there was another one. Apparently, we have another break credit in here. So start thinking about your guesses. I'll do a match on that one too, since there's not a lot of ways to win. So yeah, if you're new, I try to have like some kind of contest element, even for people that are not in the break. So you don't have to be in the break. Card breakers, even though you're new and if you're not in any breaks with me, you can still shout out guesses and qualify for a break credit. So free stuff, easy. All you have to do is shout out guesses to things. But I try and do that every break that I do. And so we'll have 2 more breaks after this at least. I don't think the other Valiant is going to fill in time. But you never know with soccer filling the way it did the other night. If it does, we'll break it. If not, we'll hold that for another day. But at the very least, we have 2 Valiant breaks after this. 2 Valiant hit drafts. Words are hard, guys. They're so hard. They're a lot harder after you've been talking to YouTube for an hour and 48 minutes. Hour and 52 minutes. Something like that. KB, alright. I'll keep pulling from this right pile and we'll get to that pack in just a second. It won't take long. Don't steal this pack. I have a hacking book about computer hacking called Steal This Book. Steal This Computer Hacking Book or something like that. Forget the exact title. I just thought it was a witty title for a book about like computer theft and fraud and stuff. Alright, guesses for Todd and for Kristen. What do you say, card breakers? You got to guess? The names are all on the right. All you have to do is guess one of those names. Where's the pack? Oh, it's at the bottom of that stack. So at the bottom of the stack, we'll get to the free credit pack. Carrie says, Chris. Carrie has some of the more fun names on Twitter. I say names because you've changed it a couple times since I've known you. Every once in a while I come across it and I'm like, oh, that's funny. I have no idea what it is right now because I'm horrible about Twitter. But here's a proof. John Kerr. Proof. 84 out of 100. J spot. That's for Todd. Todd's getting some proofs and some credits. I also, if you're new, watching for the first time, I don't normally go through cards this quickly. These cards are not very expensive. Most of them are duplicates, and we're trying to make good time. Hey, what's up? Oh, okay. Good luck. Just taking the dogs for a walk. Grizzy he thinks he's a sled dog. He pulls so hard. He's getting better. But, he's not quite there yet. I spent 2 seconds more than I should have on that one. Mike Soroka. Oh, is that it? Mike Soroka's Rhythm? Is that what one of them was? Okay, so this is a $10 credit. I gotta keep that out so I remember. Guesses are closed on this one. Let's pull the cards apart so I can see the backs of all of them. Lowest number gets the break credit, and whoever guessed it gets to duplicate that credit. 100 is out. Julia Louise Dreyfus, get out of here. James Duvall, he beats out Jill Michelle Milan. I don't know who that is. She's in something I've seen, I'm sure. James Duvall beats out Barry Bostwick. I would have guessed that anyway. James Duvall gets body slammed by Ed Burns. Number 12, Ed Burns. Dressed to knock out James Duvall as well. Nice. Okay, so Ed Burns is the E spot. Who got that? Mike Y? Mike Y got that one. Did anyone guess Mike Y? No one guessed Mike Y. That saved me $10. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you so much. Mike Y, we have a new winner. All right. $10. All right, Mike. Mike has a $10 break credit coming. That might be the last break credit in here. Might be the last one. I hope so. Jeez, what was I thinking? That's all right. The cards didn't cost too much, so that's fine. Besides, a break credit just means you're going to come spend money on the site. I don't have anything on the site that's $5, so joke's on you. If you use your break credit, you have to spend money with me and get in this spot. That's why I don't hand out $5 bills, see? Thinking ahead. Also, I don't have any money right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like cash, like actual physical cash. There's a shortage of coins. Everyone's asking you to bring exact change. My brother collects coins, and he told me, oh, if you get a hold of any change, look through it and look for your 2020 stuff. If you find any 2020 coins, save them. They're not minting anything. They're going to be rare. I'm like, that's thinking ahead. Good call, brother. My twin brother collects, and it's fun. We'll get on the phone and talk for like 2 hours. He collects. He'll dabble in a sports card here and there, but it's almost exclusively coins for him. And so it's fun to get on the phone with him and collect. Talk about collecting. where he's talking about coin stuff, which I'm also interested in. I'll talk about card stuff, which he's a little bit interested in. So it's like neither of us are really talking to a wall, but we're talking about stuff that I don't know a lot about what he's talking about. So it's all new information, a lot of it sometimes. New stuff he's finding out about or whatever. So it's kind of cool. We're not identical twins. It's a question I am most often asked. That and how long did it take to grow your beard? Which is actually beats out the twins question. I thought about printing up business cards with just the quick answers about beard questions. Because I get a lot of them. Some of you have seen what I'm talking about. A couple of years ago, I shaved off my all my facial hair. Joey Lawrence, speaking of bald, Joey Lawrence proof, 85 out of 100 for the J spot for Todd. Todd again. Anyway, so I went as Einstein for Halloween one year, and you can't do that with bunch of facial hair, maybe a mustache. So I shaved off everything but the mustache. So I had a gray mustache, and then wait, I might have actually shaved off the mustache and used a fake one. I don't remember now, but it's a few years ago, and before that time, I hadn't in almost 20 years, and my wife had never seen what my chin looked like. She'd never seen it. Suffice it to say, neither of us liked it. As soon as I shaved it all off, I said, no, I don't like that guy. Grew it back. Anyway, we're so close. Look at this. 3 packs left. We went through all the break credits, but we're almost into Valiant. And we can dive right into Valiant, except I'm going to post on Discord right now to let people know we're about to get into Valiant, just so they have a minute to get in here. Because we don't have to random or anything. We'll do that at the end for Valiant. Oh, keyboard. Fall asleep, will you? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just do this real quick. Okay. Posted. I feel good about myself now. Because I didn't just break for 3 hours and then not tell anyone when we finally got to Valiant. Okay. There we go. Zach, you're leaving right at the end of this break, right before Valiant. Thanks for sticking it out, Zach. I really appreciate your company. It's a lot more fun when there's someone to talk to, and I'm not just talking to a camera, you know. Which I've done before. There's been times where no one's watching early on, and just talking to a camera for whoever's you're talking to, future watchers. So anyway, good night, Zach. Thanks for joining in. Anyone who has not already subscribed, hit like and subscribe. You'll know when I'm going live next. You would have gotten 3 notifications tonight. That doesn't normally happen because I just had complications tonight. Normally it's just 1. You get 1 notification, you'll know right away that we're live, and then be good to go. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We have Valiant. Usually we break in the order that a break fills, and we're going to continue that for the other 2 breaks tonight. So 5 packs. These are the value packs. Each pack has 2 cards in it. There are 10 participants. I'll put the names up in a second here. And it's a hit draft. So what we'll do is we'll open these up. We'll show all the cards. At the end, after we do all that, then we're going to run a random of the names. And we'll identify from the random who gets the first pick and the second pick and the third and fourth through to 10. So let's dive right in. Let me grab my names. So this one is cw179. Sorry, 176. This is the first one that filled, 176. This is our second Valiant that we're breaking recently. First one filled so quick I had to buy more. So I bought more of the same exact stuff, and then I bought some of the hobby boxes, which cost more. But they also have the graded cards in them. Not all. They have one graded card in each box and 4 regular non-graded cards. Okay, let's put some names in and stop talking. Stop talking, Joe. Put some names in. Let's get to it. I kind of am stalling just a tiny bit to give people a second to drop in here. So, okay, let's hide the left side because we don't need that. All right, Valiant. Valiant music. Is someone playing music? Or are you hearing your own music? Holy cow. That's some junk. These are all top loaded, so I'm not going to worry about my mat right now. We'll deal with it later. Hey, Jacob. Alright, so we did not pull, just to recap real quick, we didn't pull anything huge from the appreciation break. I'm still stalling just for a second to let people get in here. These are a few of the cards we pulled. Daniel Baldwin at 25. And then to 100, Eric Roberts and Joey Lawrence to 100. They're just base design cards, but those are proofs. And then these were probably the bigger winners of that break. Mike Y got a $10 break credit. Chris E won twice on the break credit packs. He got 2 of the $5 packs. Todd P won a $25 break credit and a $10 break credit. $35 in break credits for Todd. And then Sean Pags won one of the $5 break credit packs. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, then go back to Discord and you'll see the details. I'm gonna cut all of these just to be efficient because we're running way late. Oh my, we're really late. Really, really, really late. But how many tries do you think it'll take me to cut through that? 3 it is. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for jumping over Ben's feed. It's definitely more exciting, I'm sure, than some of the stuff we pulled. Unless you're Todd and landed, $35 in break credit tonight. Jeez, Todd. You know what $35 gets you? Another Valiant spot, Todd. Hint, hint, hint. Okay. And it won't cost you a dime. Shipping's included. So let's dive right in. Pack 1. The first card is Jimmy Lewis. And just a reminder, we're doing the random at the end. 20 out of 25, Jimmy Lewis. Hey, Ryan. All right, that's the first one, the 25. Andrew Dahlquist. Card number 2. With that base chevron design. That is 15 out of 99. Andrew Dahlquist. You can see from the previous break, we weren't doing a whole bunch tonight, so I just left the previous break's hits up there in the hit tracker at the top. All right, pack 2. Oh, a little purple. Purple looks nice. Michael Toglia. Toglia to 15. 14 out of 15 for Michael Toglia. I'm not going to recognize some of these guys, and I may mispronounce names, but whatever. Cody Bolton, green and 99. That one's 59 out of 99, Cody Bolton. And if you're just joining right now, I cut these like just a second ago, so rewind if you don't trust me. Or don't, I don't care. Matt Gorski. I'm salty today. I don't know why. I'm in a good mood today, too. Matt Gorski to 99. This is a New Dawn. version of the card. That's a thick, he pressed hard on that autograph. And then Matt Canarino. I feel like we pulled a Canarino out of one of the other ones. That one's 24 out of 25. Matt Canarino. I pulled that out of the first one. All right, 4 cards left in 2 packs. Maybe? There we go. Nothing huge yet. Brennan Malone to 99. And it's 81 out of 99 on that one. And orange. The orange looked beautiful too. I'd love to see a gold, but the orange are still pretty good looking. Cody Freeman. Yeah, some of these guys, you're going to hold on to them for a while. This one's out of 35. 30 out of 35. Cody Freeman. And here's the last ones. And then we'll dive into the 2 box. Green Bryce Ball. 2 out of 75. So this is, I thought this looked a little different. Yeah, this is a slightly different design. 2 out of 75 on that one. And then we have a duplicate. I mean, this isn't a box, so it's not totally out of line to think that there's a duplicate, but here you go. The first one we pulled was the purple, and we got the green also. So if you have 2 spots like Daniel or Connor, you might pick up a rainbow starter kit. So the green is to 99. 17 out of 99. Okay. Yeah, the I really like the purple, and I really, really like the orange. It just pops. That orange pops. Okay, so let's do the random for that. I will take pictures right after the next break, right after we're done breaking, I should say, tonight. Yeah, we got totally a rainbow starter kit, at least from the first box. Let's see what we get out of the next box, too, or out of the boxes. Anyway, we will we'll run the random. Excuse me. We'll run the random real quick, and then do the remaining break, run that random, and then I'll take pictures of everything and get that all done. Oh, I just saw your message. Thanks for the break, Aaron. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you guys all being in stuff, and the hardest thing, I think, the hardest thing about being a breaker is it's not getting on camera for 2 hours, 3 hours and talking and opening cards and your back hurts and anything like that. The hardest thing to me is, you guys can't see what I'm doing because I'm in the browser getting the random set up. The hardest thing for me is sometimes is filling breaks. Like, I'll buy something that I think people want, and then maybe they don't want it, and it's super hard sometimes to make that work, because you spend the money, you have to get it back, otherwise you can't keep doing it, right? It's not sustainable. I learned that last year. I actually lost. Well, I didn't lose exclusively breaking, but between all the money I spent on cards for myself and stuff I have in inventory, packs and stuff in inventory, and then just breaking, losing money on breaking, I'm down about 20 grand last year. Which is, you know, I lost some sight of some finances and wasn't paying attention to stuff. I'm paying attention now and it's fine. But we'll take care of it. I do all right. I can afford to take a small hit. I don't break for the profit. If I did, I wouldn't do, you know, as little as I did. I would, if I could quit my job and make the money I make now breaking, I would, but there's no way. All right, so let's do the third-party giveaway. So I break for fun. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm saying. cw176 hit random. Okay, let's show the... Wow, this window is huge. I don't need it that big. Let me shrink it down. All right, let's show the browser so you guys can see it. Yeah, I have a new draft room, so I will have 2 places to do it. I thought ahead. I got a second room set up. There's nothing in it yet, but there will be tonight. Where's browser? Here we go. Browser. There you are. Okay, cool. All right, let's run this random. This is for the cards we just opened, right? Roll the dice. Cool. Just making sure you guys can see. You get caught once or twice running a random where no one can see it, and you get really sensitive to like, gotta make sure the random is on the screen and everything you're doing is seen. I think most of you guys trust me, but that's not the point. The point is just full transparency at all times. The #1 breaker rule. All times, transparency. All right, so here's our order, starting with Sean P. The verification code is LU6, which is pronounced LU6, but spelled LUSIYX. That's the North American spelling of it. Scroll down a little so you can see it. Okay. Make sure it's visible. Yeah, okay. All right, so there's our order. I'm going to hide it on the screen since it's not useful anymore. I'm going to put it in my spreadsheet, and then I'll paste it in the room after we do the other break. The other break is not very long, so nobody has to wait too long for it. And they can always pop into the video and just rewind a little if it's really that important to see immediately. But anyway, there's 176. So 179, let's get the names in place here so we can see who's in it. Just to show who's in this break, let's do this. There we go. Sometimes I just make noises with my mouth while I'm doing stuff, and I don't care. For those who don't know, I am an introvert. I am a really big introvert normally, but I've been kind of getting out of that, like doing leadership type of stuff, and as part of that, I try to make myself comfortable with that. One of the kind of things is be comfortable with the uncomfortable, with whatever makes you uncomfortable. You got to get comfortable with it if you want to succeed with things, be able to talk to people and do business deals and get up and do presentations and all that stuff. So anyway, this was 176, the Toglia Rainbow, Bryce Ball. So Toglia was to 15 on the purple and 99 on the green. This is a special green. It's like a refractor to 75 of Bryce Ball. Cody Freeman to 35. Cody Freeman in orange. Brennan Malone in green and 99. Matt Canarino, that one's 25. 24 out of 25 Canarino, black. Or I guess that's navy. I had to look it up last time to not get it wrong. New Dawn to 99? Yeah, to 99 New Dawn, Matt Gorski. Whoa. Oh, no, that's something else. And then Cody Bolton to 99. Andrew Dahlquist to 99. And the first one we pulled was Jimmy Lewis, Navy to 25. Okay. So I'm going to keep those with that so I don't mix them up. And now we have... And by the way, I have 2 more boxes of these. So if you didn't get in this break, there's another 2-box break. Oh, just as you're saying, Ryan. 180. So there is a difference in these. There better be if I'm charging you more money. The difference is the graded cards. These have 1 graded card per box. The other 4 are ungraded. And they're all apparently Wander Franco. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Wander Franco Rainbow and a Bobby Witt Jr. graded. Anyway, I bought 4 boxes of these. 2 of them are for for the cw180 brake, which only has a few spots filled. So jump in that one. At least last time I checked. I'll double check it before I turn the camera off, because if it fills tonight, if it fills in the next 20 minutes, we'll break that one too. I don't know. We'll have to do the draft in the regular card warehouse room or something, but we'll do it. I'm gonna open both boxes, just so I'm not fiddling with that, and then we can just keep moving. Just slice my hand open. That'd be cool. I did that once after a year plus of breaking. It finally happened. I sliced my thumb. It wasn't bad. It was a tiny, tiny cut, but it was still like, I was actually kind of a little surprised I hadn't done it sooner, because I have opened cases and cases and cases and cases. Not as many as Ben. Ben's crazy though. He's just insane. He would go absolutely mind-numbingly bonkers if he didn't have help. I mean, hats off to Kedrick and Coach and MTV Mike and everyone who pitches in around the brake club and with the brakes. Like, just incredible help. Aaron, you help out a lot too. I don't know what Ben would do without a lot of that help. I would just, there's no way I could do it. Okay, good luck everyone. We'll go one at a time. Oh, that's nice right out of the bat. How about Drew Waters? He was the first to go out of the last break. The first one chosen, I believe. Drew Waters to 35. And I believe, wasn't there was a printing plate. So the Drew Waters beat out the printing plate. So this is, 29 out of 35, Drew Waters. That's one of the names that you'll probably recognize, the prospects. I'm trying to get a good camera angle on it so you can see how good it looks. I'll take photos, actual photos. But that's a good start. Drew Waters. All right. We might have to talk about the graded one. Anyway, Logan Wyatt. Also to 25, or 35, sorry. Did I say 35? This one's 27 of 35, Logan Wyatt. Also orange. Waters is a nice apartment. I think he would appreciate you saying so. Damn autocorrect. How about a Navy to 25? 11 out of 25, Corey Lee. I'll show you the back too. Corey Lee, 11 of 25. Here's a guy who has been in a lot of the best, Bowman's Best last year. Cody Hoyce. Hoyce? Is it Hoyce? I've heard it pronounced so many different ways. Anyway, this is a nice one. The Talent to 99, 30 out of 99 on this one. Cody Hoyce. So not too bad on this first box. Not too bad. And here's a guy that I've actually been collecting some. I have a Bowman's Best to 10. Graded 9.5. Reese Hines. $72 out of 99. 10 on the autograph. 9.5. I hate when they don't do the sub grades, but I prefer sub grades. But anyway, 9.5. Reese Hines. Nice. It's been an interesting night. It's been lots of opening packs for the most part. And then we just started in with the Valiant. We did one Valiant break, and here's the second one. We're hoping for some big fire out of these. Trying not to show them before I show them. These I'm a little bit more careful about, like, you know, these aren't the free breaks, so I got to make sure everything's on camera and just be a little bit better about it. All right. Lots of orange tonight. How about Andrew Dahlquist showing up again, but this time in orange? and we pulled a Dahlquist out of the previous break. So if you just want to compare, I'll just hold it up to compare. This is from the earlier break, not from this one, the green Dahlquist. So if you want to start a rainbow, you could, work with people across breaks, work with someone else across the other break, and put it together. Out of 35, 12 out of 35, these all have like that card manufacturer glue on them. Anyway, Andrew Dahlquist, orange to 35. Colin Barber, New Dawn, Navy New Dawn to 25, 11 out of 25. Colin Barber. Uh-oh. No, you're going to have good mojo tonight, Matt. Zach Thompson. I do see a name I like, so that's a good sign. Zach Thompson, the talent, green to 99. 18 out of 99 on Zach Thompson. Well, there you go, Kerry. Whoever picks up Drew Waters, I don't know if Kerry, if you're interested in acquiring another autograph. Christian Robinson. Christian with the K. Green. That one's to 99. 8 out of 99. Low number on that one. It's usually good to see a low number, unless it was like Lou Bob, who's, his jersey's 88. It's a nice green Christian Robinson. And the last card, which happens to be our graded card, happens to be orange. And it's also JJ Bleday. How about that? Good looking auto, perfectly placed auto too. I'll bet break credit that auto is a 10 as well. Really good looking auto. There's a little bit of like a smudge or something on the front of the case. I hope that's the case. I'm not going to lick my finger and try and get it off. The case has a little dirt on it. I'm not going to mess with it on camera. But JJ Bleday, there you go. Oh, hey, isn't this the perfect time for me to mention that I have 2 more boxes that you can get in on these right now on the site. It is the break with the number cw180. And if you get in before I turn the camera off, then we'll if it closes, it probably won't. But if it did, we'll break it tonight. 31 out of 35. Yeah, it's a beautiful auto. Like, just the way he signs is beautiful, but it's also really well placed. It's not outside of the lines anywhere. It doesn't cover the Valiant logo. Those are things that they look at when they grade. It's a 9.5 with a 10 auto, and it's numbered only to 35. So there you go. Oh, I don't have to random the names, huh, Aaron? I don't know. What do you think, people? What do you think, everyone? I think I got to do it. I'm sorry. I got to random the names. All right, let's do it. Let's pull up the randomizer. Let's pull it up. I'm kind of pulling it for the number 1 for you, Aaron. Normally I don't take sides, but you did us a solid today, so I'm kind of a little bit rooting for you to have a high spot. Why did it say the browser is not hidden? What? It says the browser is not hidden, but because I closed the browser. Well, that's fun. Here, I have to hide it real quick while I log into something. I accidentally closed it after the last random. I don't know why I did that. Let me log into my accounts real quick. And then, oh, good, I opened it twice. That's fun too. Again, all flummoxed by the JJ Bleday. Here we go. Okay, I gotta log in to my password manager first, which I could probably do on camera, and it wouldn't make a difference, but it's a personal policy. I don't do that on camera. I try not to log into stuff on camera. There we go. Multi-round giveaway. I'll get it set up and then I'll do all the work, and then cw179, and then I'll show you the thing. Hit draft random. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna roll the dice yet until I pull the browser up. All right, here we go. Yeah, that was a nice box. That was a very nice box. I'm hoping one of those other two boxes is nicer. There we go. All right, dice roll says 5 times we're going. Ready? Good luck, everyone. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jacob, you get the first pick. Somehow I have a feeling I know what you might pick. But there's our code. ZORIP. You have to say it imagining there's an exclamation point at the end. That's how it's pronounced, is ZORIP. It's ZORIPP. 2 P's. In case you were wondering. Let me throw that into my spreadsheet. Make sure I'm looking at the right one. Yep. Okay. All right. And then I need to take a peek really fast. Make sure. I don't think we filled the other one. I don't even have to sign in to look. I can just. Wow. Someone tell me how to get to my own website. I love when I'm on live and I can't type. Site's looking empty. Okay. So yeah, we have lots of spots left in hockey, football, and soccer. 6 spots left in Valiant. Does not look like that's going to fill tonight, so that's fine. We'll pair it up with something else, and we'll do a Valiant break. We'll do another Valiant break in the near future. What that also does is it gives me time. Maybe I can buy some more Valiant boxes, and we'll do another one after it or something. We'll figure it out. But anyway. Oh, Robert Auto from... I always say Robert. From Stadium Club? What? That's crazy. Anyway. Okay, so that's it for tonight. Let me recap these. Then I'm going to take a picture of both of the Valiant breaks. I'll get pictures of all of them, and I'll post them up in the 2 rooms, and I'll make sure you know which room you're in. So let's go back through these. We'll do the graded last, in case you've already forgotten. Of course not. Christian Robinson, green to 99. Zach Thompson. I can hide the browser, maybe. That would help. Christian Robinson, green to 99. Zach Thompson, green to 99. Colin Barber, navy to 25. Andrew Dahlquist, who we got the green of in the other break. Andrew Dahlquist is to 35, orange, in this one. Cody Hoyce to 99, or Hose, or Hess. I think some people say Hess. Corey Lee, navy to 25. Logan Wyatt, orange to 35. Drew Waters, orange to 35. That was a good start for the box. Reese Hines. If you're having trouble unloading this, talk to me. Maybe I'll be interested in it. I don't know. I got a lot of Reese Hines. I don't actually need more, but maybe. If you have problems unloading it. And then JJ Blade. 9.5 with the 10 auto, numbered to 35. And then the previous one we already recapped. I won't go through that again. I want to get pictures of these and get them so you guys can start doing your hit draft. Okay? So the very final thing I need to do is just make sure the order is in place here. I know it breaks Aaron's heart, but I'm going to do it. There we go. An MTV with the second pick. Not too bad. Okay. That does it for tonight. I have not eaten my dinner yet. It is sitting in the oven waiting for me. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take pictures first. I'll get those pictures up. Get the drafts set up so you guys can start. You're gonna have to do them without me for a little while I eat dinner, and spend maybe a half a minute with my wife before she goes to bed, and then I'll manage the rest of the draft stuff if I have time tonight before I go to bed. So we'll do another break. Hopefully this weekend we have Premier League Gold Soccer, 3 boxes of that, 2 autos apiece. We have the 2019-2020 Upper Deck Ice Hockey. That was a huge hit last time, and people wanted it, so I bought 3 more boxes. There's plenty of spots left in that. 6 spots left in the 2019 Leaf Valiant, the 2 boxes left that I have. And then what else do we have? Oh, the football mixer. 2017 and 2018 Donruss football. We're chasing a lot of really incredible rookies out of those. So jump in those breaks too if you're into football. And let me know what else we should get. I have some things already ordered and some other stuff on the way. And we'll get some more soccer if we can. Maybe some more Valiant. We have high tech on the way, actually. Some more high tech. I haven't listed it because it's not here, and it's a eBay buy. So who knows? It could show up in a month. So I'm not going to list it and take anyone's money until it's here. I look at the boxes; they're all good in my hands. Then I'll list it. All right. Congrats, everyone. Congrats, Sean, on the Lupop auto. That's amazing. Well done, Ben, with his fire hands. All right, I'm going to shut it down for tonight. I will see you guys in Discord, Twitter, and everywhere else on the internet soon.